I don't know, there's just so much that I want to say. It might not even... There's so many stories to tell. I don't even know if they'll fit all in one. God, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Stupid.
I'm glad I got that one.
Stupid. This is so stupid. See, this is going bad. This is going
It's
south.
all right.
Garlic. Had... Oh God, hold up.
Still got it.
Here lies a very small glimpse of a day in the life of me. What makes me so special? Well, nothing really, but amongst a male-dominated field in a city that shows really no love at all, I'm what I call a female hip-hop artist. I'm also what you would call somebody that suffers with anxiety and severe depression. I was diagnosed with panic disorder. And although I still manage to get through my day, I find a lot of it hinders what I do and what I think I'm able to do. I've been trying to make it for the past 5 years in the hip-hop industry. Many people call me the Lady Gaga of hip-hop, or the Lady Gaga of Pittsburgh. I moved to New York not too long ago, and I decided to move back home after 5 years of living there. I'm about to release my second album, Chase Dreams Not Boys, which has some really dope features on it from some artists that are about to blow up. This is probably my proudest project because I was on the cusp of what I thought was coming next in hip-hop, and I fucking nailed it. But the only person I have is myself. I get really anxious, lonely, scared. I question the future a lot. In fact, I'm trying to gasp for air right now, and I can't seem to get it in.
We got it.
I know a lot of people say they have a lot on their plate, or they juggle a lot. I find myself doing a lot of things, and I look at other people who have a giant team around them, and I kind of feel envious. I call myself a Jane of all trades. In fact, this documentary you're watching, I'm editing it. But I love editing, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, well, I woke up this morning and ate a giant veggie stir fry with garlic pesto aioli because I make my own. I cook for myself.
Okay, we're not friends anymore.
Why are we not? God, yeah, no,
Oh, damn.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Damn, see, this is why I can never live with anybody or have a boyfriend. That's why, because I'm gross, I burp, and I fart, and
But, see,
and I eat so many vegetables, and, that's one,
But when someone
number
can
one,
tolerate
if not
that...
number two on the list.
But when someone can tolerate that, that's perfect.
I've never, given them the chance to, find out, so, you know?
Let's see. You've known me for almost 10 years. I already know about this shit.
This stupid phone, okay, because obviously you know how much I've been talking about how I hate my Android phone.
Yes.
I can't get, every single time I try to send a text, ad pops up.
But wish you need to.
Yeah, while
awesome.
you texted me, see, another ad popped up. I don't know where this documentary is going to go, but it might turn into an anti-Android phone video. That's what it might turn into, because that's how much I freaking hate this phone. This guy I knew texted me, here, come in. This guy I texted, or that I used to know, he lived in New Jersey and I lived in New York when I was living in New York, and I was working on the Lex files. This was late 2014. Mm-hmm. I hit him up about doing a collaboration for the track Alarma that I did with Frizzy.
Nice.
I was originally going to get Prodigy on the song Alarma.
Wow.
He was gonna do it for really cheap, $1,000, but for some reason, I was I need this money because I'm living in New York right now, and I just didn't, I ended up just meeting his manager. I would take the New Jersey Transit up to New Jersey and meet him. We'd talk. He was, interested in distributing my stuff or whatever. We talked about, like, how is it for Prodigy? How is him, like, touring? Like, does he do well? What's he working on and everything? And then he had...
Don't worry, I'll edit that part out.
That's the shit I want you to keep in because this is raw.
Okay.
It was like Prodigy passed away. I don't know.
I think it was 2016.
It was like 2016 or 17, but Prodigy passed away next mentally. But I was like kicking myself. I was like, damn, like I was really sad. I was like, I should have done a song with him, like when I had the chance.
So,
of course, you know, like, go figure, like, balls to me.
Right.
Let's go into my kitchen, because I'm going to show you.
No matter how he felt, he was squeezing every drop of life out of every minute, out of every hour that he could, to the point where he wasn't getting up on time the next morning, or he would make himself even sicker. But, like, if he's squeezing every drop out of life, then I probably should be too.
I still really haven't, I mean, the show's tomorrow. I still really haven't figured out what the hell I'm going to wear. Usually I will plan for a month. I might make something new, or I might have, like, because on my computer I have written down, like, this outfit, like, this skirt with this bra, and that bow, and those shoes, or blah, blah, blah. And this one I was like, I'm just going to wear a black hoodie. And it's the plainest I think I've ever put this on at some point in the show. And this you probably saw me wear, I don't know. Like, this is obviously, and people are going to think, oh, I'm trying to bomb Dutchtown Music Festival. Funniest thing, but I had a cop ask me, you're not bombing the place, right? I'm like, no, I'm not. The Dutchtown bomber. No. Just an artist, not a bomber. This light turns on, but I just don't know where the thing went for it.
It's a lot of, like, gadgety things.
Yeah, and then
which is cool.
Here's the shoes. These are like the motherboard shoes. And
Wow.
They're really cool. They're very heavy, so I can really only like walk on them a little bit or wear them on stage. But if you want a good leg workout, I mean, shit.
So how long did it take you to actually, like, mount them?
I don't even remember how we did this. I think it didn't take that long. It probably only took like a night to do these.
Wow.
But I made these with like my first boyfriend ever. I can't even believe like it wasn't that long ago that I was dating my first boyfriend ever. He helped me because I broke a few power tools. Maybe this I wore. Does it still light up? Yeah, it still lights up.
Dang.
I don't know where the bra is, like the light up.
I remember that. I have pictures of that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I think it's still at my old apartment, and I've been emailing, coming back into getting my shit, because I definitely still have, like, a giant amp there. I have my Super 45 mic that he got me for my birthday or some shit. I have like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, Juan. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of shit there still. And I'm like, damn it, there is one thing I need to do. Well, aside from take a fucking Klonopin, I'm going to take half of one. Because I didn't take one. I'm prescribed Klonopin for panic attacks, but this is probably how much I take. This is a whole pill, which is it's a very small amount, and this is how much I probably take. I was having breathing problems like last summer. I mean, I have my whole life. I remember like a really serious panic attack I had in New York where it was at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I just started feeling like I was gonna crawl out of my skin. And I thought I was having a heart attack, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep. I was like, I just want this to go away. It felt like a really bad weed trip. Like, except I don't smoke weed. So I was on my floor. I was thinking about calling 911. I was thinking about calling my mom because I had no idea what was going on with me. But after 4 fucking hours, I was like, I'm not dead. I mean, I might as well go to sleep. And I was like really afraid of that happening again. And I think it happened a few times after that. And then I met Sean. I was really, really happy. But I was getting these weird panic attacks then, too. Like, I was getting panic attacks then. Weird problems with my voice. There was nothing wrong with it, but I felt like I wouldn't talk sometimes for, like, days. I wouldn't speak. It was fucking weird. It was really weird. And then I think that's when we got our own apartment and they went away eventually. And that's when I was able to progress and, like, do things I never thought I could do before. Like, I always thought I sucked at what I did. But I was actually, like, at a point where I was like, oh, I can get better at what I'm doing and I don't really care as much anymore, and I'm actually half decent at this. And I was able to do riffs and runs and, like, hit whistle register and, like, sing all this really cool shit. And then I started getting breathing problems. And that was last year. I remember being at the skate park after meeting this kid that I would go skateboarding with. I remember, like, it being hard to breathe then. And I remember that's, like, before I broke my wrist. When I broke my wrist and I got a chest x-ray and they were like, yeah, you're healthy. You're really healthy. Everything looks good. I stopped worrying. The panic attacks came back probably, like, 4 or 5 months ago. And they've been nastier than ever. And they're to the point where I've been going to the hospital, like, three times for it. Like, I'm, like, gasping for air, you know what I mean?
Right.
I hate that. It's like hell. It's not as bad lately, but
Where do you get the feeling coming on?
like when I was out with Trish a couple weeks ago, I had to leave because I was like, I am gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't feel right. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I was laying down. Now I've just been like, I don't know, it comes and it goes. Like, it's always hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be because I'm always hyper focused on it. It might be because I'm, like, super fucking focused on it.
And I think it's also like when you have, like, a show coming up or you have, like, an album to put out, it's like you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
I always put a lot of pressure on myself, but
it's like sometimes I think
maybe that is because it's coming out now, and
I think sometimes you need to, like, literally just pull back sometimes. And like your marketing people.
The reason I have so many panic attacks, because I initially was totally cool because this company reached out to me in New York. Mm-hmm. We were planning this for months and months, and they said, all right, I'm going to see if any of our PR people could do anything for you. And after 2 months of, you know, kicking back and letting him, you know, plan the release with me, he suddenly says, there's nothing we can do for you. And I was so pissed. And I said, you wasted my time when I could have been planning things on my own had I known.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I was planning things on my own, and I was collecting data, and I was doing things for the release on my own side. Because I'll always do that no matter who's working on it. I don't care if you're Jesus Christ. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm like so fucking Italian, but I'm like, I don't fucking trust you. So he told me essentially that what I was doing was beyond the realms of what they would even be able to do for me. They could maybe get me in the Deli magazine, whereas like I was on the cover of the 20th anniversary edition. So he's like, we would be wasting your time and your money, essentially. So that's what he said. And I said, well, why couldn't you tell me that or ask somebody ahead of time so that I could at least know? I guess I don't.
The Deli magazine that you were on, was that from 2011?
No, that was like 2014. Park's calling me about my transcripts. You could film it, yeah. Whoop. Swipe up. Hello?
Hi, is Melanie there?
This is her.
Hi, Melanie. This is Natalie returning your call from Point Park. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I did get my transcripts and I scanned them and I sent them over to Deborah at CCAC, but she said she needed official transcripts, and I'm pretty sure I ordered official because I got this all online, but maybe I didn't. Is there a way you can send me?
Well, what I would have to do is I'd have to transfer you to the registrar's office. They're the ones that handle all of the transcript request forms. What probably happened is that the minute that you scan them and send them, that is considered unofficial. In order for the in order for it to be considered official, they have to be sent directly from Point Park to CCAC.
Oh, see, I had them sent here.
That's the reason why it has to, because, and again, not to say that you would do this or this can happen, but it's to avoid any type of tampering with anything. So, unfortunately, I don't know if they will accept you have in your hands as official if you're able to walk those over, but right now, because they were sent to you and not directly to them, that's our policy. That's how we consider unofficial, official.
I get it. Okay, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll let her know.
Request that they be sent directly to CCAC.
Yeah, because I did see that they could be sent to CCAC, but there was the option to send it to me, and I chose the option of sending it to me because I figured, well, I'll have a copy of my transcript so I can send it to whoever. And also, too, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust it's going to get there. I don't trust anybody. That's why I did it.
To have one for you anyway, just in case you do need them. They also be your unofficial, I think, by law that way. But yeah, it sounds as though unless CCAC will take the ones that you have in your hands, you'll have to request another copy to be sent directly to them.
Okay, well, I'll ask her if she will, and if she doesn't, you said I can go to Point Web.
You need to contact the Point Web is those are just unofficial that you would be able to log in. You can go directly to our registrar's office.
Okay, what's the number for that?
Sure, it's 4.
Okay.
39.
Okay. Okay.
And then you might actually just go to the website as well.
Yeah, I think I did this online before and I ended up paying for it. It was really weird. At first your site the site for the transcripts wasn't working, so I had to call somebody. Because nothing ever works for me, of course, but and then when I finally get it, oops, But I will.
Sorry.
No, I understand. Yeah, I definitely didn't tamper with the transcripts.
Oh,
but,
I'm not saying that you would, but that's
this is the world we live in.
Seems to be the policy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, thank you so much for letting me know that and getting back to me.
Sure. No problem.
I will do that, and at least I'm ahead of the game, so whatever.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
All
Natalie.
right. Well, have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, this has been my life for the past 4 months. I've just been on the phone yelling at people. Okay, I don't know, I did get really good grades when I went to Point Park.
Been there.
I know you have. Oh my god, I can't even imagine, because it's always there's all these steps you have to take, and then you fuck a step up, and it's
and you gotta redo everything over.
Oh god, that has been, and that's how it was with the marketing people, and so fortunately, Naomi and Chris from Upcode Studios, I had already met with them prior, and so them and the A&R guy named Jeremy were going to all do the album together. Naomi was going to do the advertising. Jeremy was going to have one of the PR agents in his New York office, sending it out to people. Now, me and Naomi are doing the whole thing ourselves, and we were going to hire to help us send out emails and reach out to as many people as he can to try to spread this around like a fucking flu. But he's too busy, so he can't do it. The things I was asking him to do was written out in stone for you. You do this, say this, send it here. Here are the contacts. Copy paste, send it here. This is the release. I had everything in front of you. You just had to I make people's jobs so easy, but he was too busy. And then I see him on Facebook, and I didn't say anything, and I don't want to say anything, but I see him on Facebook, offering to help all my other friends, and I'm just
wow.
They're his bros or whatever, they're his friends. But it's the story of my life being a woman in hip-hop. The A&R in New York, he hit me up, and he would, creep on me and shit, and I went to his office. That's when I found out he had a girlfriend. Every single person I've worked with has somehow eerily creeped on me or asked me about, my Playboy stuff or, nude photo. Every single guy I've worked with that's in a professional at really high levels. I'm talking, they've worked with Michael Jackson and shit. They have done this shit, and I just can't even imagine how it is in Hollywood. But being a girl in hip-hop, I've had to fight a million times more. You would think it would be easier because, you're a girl, you stand out. Also, you're sexy, you can use your sex appeal. But people do not listen to what you have to say. They don't take you seriously. They just offer to help you, to talk to you, and they don't actually work. They don't actually pull through on anything. Like, 80% of people don't ever come through. Mm-hmm. So when people actually do, I almost feel obligated to, like, suck their I mean, I pay people who work for me. I give them royalties, whether if they don't require payment or they're like, you know, but I always make sure I take care of people. I do my job. I make it easy for them. I compensate them. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for other people. Like, if I were just some lazy schmuck that was like an asshole,
exactly,
everything would be handed to me. So, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
But like, you also gotta look at it like this. Like, look at the city that we're living in too. Look at all these artists that do that too, and they get the same disrespect.
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't understand that.
About that here.
I don't
every
understand that.
Complains about that in Pittsburgh.
And it's like,
mainly hip hop. It's mainly a problem in hip hop. It's always been a problem in hip hop.
Hip hop and R&B now.
Yeah, everybody's competing against each other, even though like we're all friends. It's like there's a scene, but there's not a scene for you. It's like
exactly.
It's like there's no.
It's like no win-win.
It was so weird. When I went to New York, I instantly hit the ground running. I got so much love there. Everything was just easier. There was like people all helped each other there. I was almost surprised. I was like, again, like who's so like
they just genuinely want to help you.
Yeah, like I mean, all my friends in New York still to this day are my friends. Like hosted parties together in New York on like Tuesday, Wednesday nights. We would get paid to like promote these parties. We would perform at them. It was kind of like the club kid days. And it was my dream as a little girl to go to New York and become a part of the club scene and perform music and to dress up and make cool outfits. And I did it, and I'm really happy I can say I did it. And those people are still to this day my friends. And New York has more. I mean, I've never seen so many people reach out to me and say, like, I don't care if you say no or what you do. I want to give you this opportunity because... like, that's when I started top-lining for bigger artists and working with people. That's when I started to, like, kind of figure out what I was doing. It was when I moved to New York that Pittsburgh finally started to respect me. I mean, they always did. They kept an eye out, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until I moved to New York that, like, I really...
But, like, it's funny because it's like...
like, why then?
If you really look at it, you and Frizzy are like the two... biggest ones. Well, you two, Wapo, and Haute.
Wow, you're throwing me in there with Jimmy Wapo.
Y'all four.
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
No, seriously. Y'all four were all the biggest ones. Like...
wait, and who else?
You, Frizzy, Haute, and Wapo. All like the biggest ones that get in this national attention.
Damn, I really hope so. I mean, I know a couple others, but they're assholes, so I'm not going to, like, say their names on camera because they don't deserve attention, but...
I know one, and I'm not going to say that name either, and you know who I'm talking about.
We'll talk off camera about it. But there's a lot of Pittsburgh rappers that, I hate to say it, but they have very old school thinking, like, old school mentality where they, like, disrespect women, and they don't, like, treat women with respect. they don't treat anybody with respect. They don't treat gay people with respect. They don't treat women with respect. And... they only want to see me as a music video vixen or like, you know, like I'm not like a model. I'm like, I am wrapping circles around your ass.
You're everything plus more. Like, I mean, you
I'm
rap.
I'm not even the best looking girl. Like, I don't consider myself a video. When I look like a tired Powerpuff Girl. That's what. All right, hold on. I have to. I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe.
Alright, how about you? You bet. Go for place. Good. Yeah. You just go off your slide. I don't know. I think somebody else it's still the same. Yeah.
I have all these fucking emails, and the event that's happening tomorrow, who's playing, what's her name? Who's playing? We got a free ticket. They sent me a free ticket to get in. Feline Entertainment. It's this event that's happening tomorrow after Dutch Town Music Festival.
With the one girl.
I got sent a bunch of beats too. I want to play you some. While I was sick, everybody sent beats. They sound so good.
Definitely the one I sent you.
These are new. The problem is I think that there's a problem with a lot, and then I take another cloud up in. I got dirty laundry, I'm in the confident. Essentially spinning my thoughts like I'm on a See, that's how I want the flow to be, sort of.
Yeah.
Got this at Art Basel, and it's for anxiety. It's some sort of like weird witchcraft shit, and I'm just gonna take some right now because my throat hurts. This is like this is like fucking brandy from an old shoe. This is so awful. This is also a documentary about Alan, but I'm just hogging it because I'm like such a diva. It's his documentary, but it's actually just me talking about myself.
No, it's actually your documentary. I'm just filming it.
If there is a God, may he bless you. God, do you hear that? I'm not fucking around, bro. Okay? I really think I'm like drunk off like the little bit I just put in my throat. What?
How many things you sleep? How many things you sleep?
2.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
just wanted to see.
None. That's
just
a trick. None. That's a trick question. That's a peace sign. So I should probably mail out this. Catherine is a model from Pittsburgh, and she always orders a lot of my stuff. And she was amazing. She ordered my. This is my shop, so I have to go on Shopify. But these shirts finally came in, and they say Alien Queen. Fuck yeah. So I'm going to mail this out to her since it's Friday, and I want to get it out to her as soon as possible because it took a long time to print these up. I don't know, there's just so much that I want to say. It might not even... There's so many stories to tell. I kind of have been like thinking about the future a lot, and I don't... Yeah, my mom is probably working, but I'm not going to go in there because she's like, I don't want you to film me, don't film me. My mom is so camera shy. It's ridiculous. I don't have any photos of her. My dad, on the other hand, you see him all the fucking time. Dad, he's the biggest diva. My dad is so, like, he wants attention all the time. Jazz riffs. He's, like, constantly singing.
He's awesome, though.
He's on another fucking plane of existence. While I was at work, I heard what I thought was somebody coming up the stairs, and it was so prominent that I turned around and there was nobody there. It was just an empty hallway. And I was like, you know, like at work, and I'm like, it sounded like footsteps up the stairs, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like footsteps. It didn't sound like human footsteps. It sounded just like something footsteps. Oh, play it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You can throw your little. Okay, okay. Oh.
It was somebody else. I don't think it was you.
There were 3 people beeping at each other. I seriously drive like it's my last fucking day on earth. But I'm being really slow with you in the car. I always drive really slow with people, but like I drive like I'm a stunt double in Fast and Furious. No shit. I'm like, you know.
So you like Fast and Furious?
Bad
Oh God.
Stick. I'm like, you know, like I love it. do. But the last year I've like questioned a lot of things. Like I've questioned my future. Like what the fuck am I doing? Like what am I doing? What's good? I don't know, maybe that's why I'm having why are there all these like YFN, YBN, YFB? Like what is up with all these rap names? It's like little everything. If I changed if I made my name Little Terrestrial and I had face tattoos, I would be signed 5 years ago. No shit.
Yeah. Or if I would have tried.
That's what I mean. What am I doing? Like I'm not buying into any of that, but I'm gonna play you some new shit too. I'll play you a new video. But
and I got that CD for you.
oh my god, yeah, I know, that's right. I knew you were gonna bring it over. I'm so excited.
And I have all 4 of mine.
I get all of them? I'm just so pissed I don't have a fucking CD.
Don't worry about it.
I will find one and get one though. Oh god, hold up.
Still got it. Still got it.
But I don't really have much up here because everything has been taken off my wall because we had to paint them and we had to get new carpeting.
Right.
My bow pasties. Yeah. Some of these are some of the bows I made for myself to keep, like, obviously. But there's a million more downstairs. Like, the big, ginormous bows are all downstairs. The ones that light up. So, these are all my, all my bows. Here's my terrible towel bow.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell... I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But I do make light up bows, and this was like a custom one I made. And this is a new one. This was a... Ooh, God. Oh, hello. No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here. Why? Oh, God. Okay, I'll show you this first. Because this is probably one of the biggest bows. And, I believe this is in my... It, like, literally has wires to prop it up. But this is seriously the biggest bow. I mean, I could make a bow for Sia. But it's so... I am wearing a bow right now, but it's so big. It's probably almost as big as Kim K's ass. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Probably like centimeters away from being that big. Oh god. Oh, here. This bra, I remember this, but this baby.
with that one too.
This baby falling off of it, This is the closest I'm coming to ever having a kid. This, probably. That's what scares me about the future is, like, I literally can't see myself getting married and I can't see myself having a kid.
Really?
No. I can't. I would be a great mom.
Yeah, you would.
I don't know if that will ever happen. I just don't know. I definitely just, maybe I'm not ready yet. I don't know. A Polly Pocket ring. It's so big. Polly, are you in there? Is she in there? Why the fuck is there a Q-tip in here? Can somebody tell me? Look, she's in here all alone, getting married. There's no man in here. There's no priest.
Well,
there's no priest.
Maybe she's getting married to the Q-tip.
I mean, this is a metaphor for my life. All by myself. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. I actually might freeze my eggs and just, like, not worry about it because I have the giant Wonder Woman bow I made. Love that. I love, like, making latex bows. So, this lights up too, but I think this part's broken, but I tuck these in here. I made this, but I have to hide these in the bow.
How long does it normally take you to make a bow?
I guess it depends. Like, maybe a couple hours. Like, if it's little ones, it can take me, like, just 5-10 minutes. But this one
big ones like this? That took to make.
I love it. I don't know.
What's the longest one?
Probably, like, 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
When I first started out. Like, I would say the longest one it took me to make was, like, one of those. But love this. And then we have all my... I made, like, really ugly bows. Like, really ugly bows on... Like, I made this in, like, 2013. It's ugly as fuck. It looks like a pillow, but, like, what, I was experimenting with, like, big bows. Like, this one's flannel. Like, but it sucks, because it was, like, my first attempt at making hair bows.
But it kind of works now.
Flannel.
Popcorn.
Oh, God. Popcorn.
I remember that one. So what, that was from the the Ronald Reagan video, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, love. Like, I'm loving it. I was wondering where this was.
That was from also the Ronald Reagan video. That's from the actual cover. Yes, I'm a fan. I told you.
Oh my god, you are! I can't believe you remember that. I recently made like this bra. I have like a Star Trek bra in here, and it's not finished. Like, it's literally all of the characters from Star Trek, but Patrick Stewart was in the middle, and he fucking fell off. Like, you know, that's fine. Jigglypuff bra. This was made in the UK. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So I think she goes by Geek Crafters. Oh, what do we got here? The remnants of a light bulb. Love this. It's like Valentine's Day themed. Faith Pongratz, Faith and Chaos. She made these shoes.
Oh, nice.
She was the one that inspired me, and definitely I was in some kind of mood. But it's a bra. This is probably one of my all-time favorite bras, and that's the Brain one. Fuck yeah. I have a My Little Pony bra. I have all these outfits, but I wear the same shit all the time. Since these are really cool sunglasses, they just work on so many levels.
Right.
I wore that in the Beauty is Pain video, and I shot that. Actually, like, Complex Media did a free video for me.
Yes.
And I was like super surprised. They were like, "Yeah, we want to do like a free video for you."
I think one of the questions I want to ask you is what like songs like "Beauty Is Pain" and Ronald Reagan and all of those stuff that's on like SoundCloud, stuff like that haven't made it on albums. What are you gonna do with those?
Oh, they were released as singles. They'll always be singles. Like, I think at some point I want to re-release a Ronald Reagan music video. Because there's a lot of controversy that surrounded that video. Insert video here. Yeah, I mean, it went viral. I'm pretty sure it was on World Star Hip-Hop.
It was on World Star.
Yeah, and that was my come-up moment, and YouTube ruined it. You know? And here I am. F*** you, YouTube. That was my come-up, and they ruined it.
But I'm surprised they didn't put it on. I'm surprised World Star didn't put it on their site. Unless there is on the site.
No, YouTube got it taken down, like the video, so that like it ruined everything. I have Notorious K.I.M. Like, when I was maybe in 3rd grade, my parents let me get all the parental advisory CDs, and all my friends' older brothers were like super into hip-hop and Tupac and shit. Who else? Jay-Z. And I was allowed all the parental advisory CDs, and I would sit on my swing set and I would like memorize all the lyrics to Eminem. And I'm pretty sure my neighbors can hear me, like an 8-year-old girl rapping Eminem and Dr. Dre. It's like really weird.
No, see, like I remember getting the Hunger for More album by Lloyd Banks. I literally played that CD until it warped.
Damn, dude.
Because that album was just so epic.
Damn.
Like, I don't know. It's like there was something about.
I miss Joel Santana. Like,
Cameron, Mace.
Cameron did a song with one of my favorite artists. Cameron's still doing shit, I know.
Yeah, he just dropped the album.
Mace, damn. Do you remember Silky Shocker?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the stuff that him and Maya always did something together.
I love Maya.
The girl, so like. Right. Like when you got the when I got to meet her, my life was complete.
I know. I saw that photo.
Everyone's like, I hate you on the sign. But it's like when you get to meet like artists like that you look up to.
If you liked her that much, that must have been a legend or a moment.
It was. Like I know you got to meet some great artists.
J. Cole and Logic. To me, those guys are like They're icons to me. North Carolina, guess what? Wait, what?
Wait, I'm glad I got that.
So
$50,000 though? That's a lot. That's
like,
crazy.
There's a time I won a hip-hop competition in New York. I beat out like 50 dudes. I've never won anything in my life, so I never expected to win that. But then I get to go to Miami to compete again, potentially win $50,000. And that's going to be at the end of August. And I really, really need something to happen. J. Cole's A&R is going to be there.
Oh, nice.
And like all these A&R like interested in like ever like working with people, or just like they have panels and stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go try to like
networking,
finagle into J. Cole's Dreamville corner.
Dope.
I know. I hope.
Like the sea.
They never like do
but
anything.
The sea,
they
never
help us peasants. Like they don't care about us peasants.
But when it comes down to you, though, I think they would.
I know I'm dope, and I should like. But it's really hard for like female hip rappers on the come up. Like, look what Nicki had to do. Look what Cardi had to do.
Yeah.
And they still get shit. Like,
come on, Cardi has 2 number ones. Well, 3 number ones.
I know, but
on Billboard.
I know. So. Oh,
that
I love
KOD album.
Kids on Drugs, Killing Our Demons, King of
Yeah. Whatever the album stand for.
This is what you call it.
No, you already know what my shit is. Kevin's Heart. No, Kevin's Heart. That's my shit.
Don't need nothing on the side.
But
he
when I
sings
said
like
you,
Kevin Hart though, does he like not kind of sound like Kevin?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why does he kind of sound like?
But
Kevin
like,
Hart?
what's crazy is when I sent that beat on Instagram, not knowing I made a beat kind of like Kevin Hart.
It does.
Yo.
Why? I pointed that out. It does a little bit, does it not? Don't stop a filming.
Oh my goodness. Hold up, move over. Cause I used to have that.
This is my grandma's. Did you
I
seriously?
used to. Only difference is.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Only
This was my
difference
grandma's.
is
That's crazy.
I had little people go around every time it rang.
Loved it. My grandma passed away, but I took her shit. But she had all this really beautiful like Jesus angel shit, and it was just like my grandma was a little Italian woman, probably my height. Remember, she's very pretty, and my mom is like somewhat of a version of her, and then like I'm somewhat of a version of my mom. So I feel like it's just like these like inherent traits you don't realize that you get from your parents or like whatever your family. Like my aunt constantly bites her lip. I didn't even know she did that until she saw me doing it, and she said, "I can't believe you do that too." She said, "Stop doing that. You're gonna mess up your lip." I don't bite my lip as much anymore because I used to like go like this when I was thinking or like bored. I don't do that anymore because my aunt warned me. If you wanna be my lover, you have got.
Next time on Existential Crisis.
To see how I somehow managed to get through the crazy week despite my anxiety, tune in to part 2 of Lexistential Crisis on YouTube, Facebook, and IGTV. Now,
Successful worrying about if this person thinks this or that person thinks that. It's normal to worry, but you worry too much.
because I'm ugly and I've always been ugly. Here, like, I don't really have anybody to talk to about this because, like, everybody thinks I'm just so happy and I have so much going on.